The Winter Olympics. The Winter Olympics represent the ultimate answer to the timeless question, what if sports but cold? I know you two sportaholics, have been following these cold brewed contests with rapt attention. So I thought it would be fun to test your knowledge on the recent news that's been slipping, skating, and skeletoning out of Milan and Cortina d'Ampezzo, Italy, at the Winter Olympics.
It's in Italy? I thought this was in Norway.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, you're really establishing our base level of knowledge accurately here at the beginning, at least, so people won't expect too much.
That's like being a winter racist. Oh, it's cold, so you automatically assume it's Norway. I got a quiz. You guys ready for a quiz?
Hell
I'm
yeah.
so ready.
Okay, let's do it. Take this off. I'm dying. I'm gonna die during this thing. So I got 10 questions, and it's gonna be a true or false quiz. One of you will emerge victorious, and the other one
Definitely.
The other one will get silver.
will lose.
I see what you did there.
Statement question number 1. I'm gonna start off with a banger here, so brace your asses. Okay, in January, German tabloid Bild reported allegations that ski jumpers were injecting their penises with acid so they could jump farther. True or
this
false?
Is true. Because this one I
What?
actually saw a little bit about. So
Are
the
you
idea
sure?
is,
Are you sure? Is David gonna accept that?
I mean, I guess I can accept that tabloids have reported it. I guess I have to say true because I trust in Danny. And obviously, that's what I would do if I had to ski jump really far.
And trust has carried you through the first round.
Do they inject like into the hole or like
Can
into like a
we
vein?
not just? Oh my god, dude.
Of all the details to get caught up on, I understand why you're attracted to that, but I have the least amount of information on that. This is hyaluronic acid, which is not burn your fingers off kind of acid. This is like a dietary acid. So the idea here is ski jumping suits are measured using 3D scanners, and those measurements include your crotch, and the measurement is from the lowest point of an athlete's genitals. So if you artificially inflate the size of your genitals, that gives you more fabric down here, and that fabric, if you then reduce down to your fighting weight, penis-wise, that extra fabric acts like a sail. And there is even some scientific evidence that this would work, and that if you have this crotch sail, even a 2-centimeter increase in the size of your crotch flap could result in up to 6 meters extra of jump.
Damn.
So like if you're naturally packing, it
Right.
won't have the same effect. It has to be a loose flap. You have to retreat from the battle to get the extra distance.
Do these people like look at, girly magazines before they weigh in then? Like, does that?
Yeah. Well, that's part of the natural competitive edge you get from getting a little chub going down there.
All right, so my question is the sport really young? What did they do for 3D scanning in the olden days?
So, well, they didn't 3D scan, but like ski jumping has been around since probably the Winter Olympics began, right? Like this has got to be one of the older
You
events.
just turned and coughed back then.
If you are an acid injecting ski jumper, let us know how old this is in the comments. I refuse to look it up. We're kind of going chronologically here, and that was a story that technically happened in January. Like, people were already worried about that in January. We still don't have like official confirmation that people are actually injecting themselves, but it was just too funny to not include. And the fact that there is some scientific evidence that would work, that you get like a little crotch sail going and it gives you that much distance, that's completely absurd to me. Okay. So let's get to the actual events here, or just before the actual events, I suppose. Statement number 2. Russia, a perennial champion of the Chile Olympics, will not be participating this year because of doping scandals and their ongoing war of conquest in Ukraine. And they're taking it well.
I was going to say true, but now I'm going to say false.
I'm going to say true. They've been excluded from all kinds of events. I know athletes have shown up just with no flag or something at lots of events. So I'm going to say true.
The answer is false. Russia is not taking their exclusion from the Winter Olympics very well. I have a news story here, Italian security saying they have foiled Russian cyber attacks on the Olympics that they suspect are in connection to Russia's exclusion to the Olympics. This would be in line with Russia's previous cyber attacks on the 2024 Olympics and their attacks on the 2018 Olympics in Pyongyang. So as long as they've been excluded from the Olympics, they've been trying to hack into people's hotels and different places around the Olympics, trying to get foreign intelligence information.
I mean, that's taking it well for Russia.
Yeah, they have nuclear weapons, dude. They could take it way worse.
Like, I don't know. That's just hacking. I don't know.
I could see it going either way. I don't know. I'll give you both a point because that was kind of a wonky question. I'll give you both half a point there.
Okay.
What? Oh, that's even worse, dude. Damn. Now I'm getting point. At first, I had my point, and it's just he got a point, but now I'm getting part of my point taken away, dude.
I mean, it's really relative, Danny. Like, we're not
Danny is he is furious that he's inching further and further away from the first prize of a big sloppy wet kiss on the mouth. Anyways, yeah. So Russia, there are some Russian athletes in this year's event and some Belarusian athletes, but they are competing as neutral athletes. They're not representing their country. Okay, statement 3. A Ukrainian athlete was disqualified for attempting to wear a helmet emblazoned with images of Olympic athletes who have been killed during the Russian invasion of Ukraine.
I'll let you answer first this time. Yeah, true.
That is true. The Ukrainian skeleton athlete what is his name? Vladislav Heraskievich. Yeah.
Nailed it.
So, like 20 minutes before he was set to compete, the skeleton officials found out about his helmet and disqualified him.
Sorry, the sport is skeleton?
Yep.
It's like
sledding, lugeing, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a really thin sled kind of thing called a skeleton.
I didn't know that.
Let's see. I got a quote from him here. From day one, I told you I think I'm right. I don't have any regrets. Yeah. So it was more important to make the statement than to compete, but it would have been nice if he could have competed. That's just a weird kind of quirk of the Olympic Committee, I guess. They don't want to bring politics in it.
I at least can see why they have that rule, although I may not agree with its implementation here.
It adds a lot more meaning to the statement if you're actually facing consequences for it that involves actual cojones.
What I don't understand about it is the Russian team is disqualified from the Olympics. So it's not like the IOC is super on board with Russia right now. But this guy's making a statement in memorial of these people who were killed by Russia. Why is he punished?
Yeah, no politics. Not even politics they agree with.
I mean, Russia was banned for this doping scandal, right? Like, not for the war, right?
From what I saw, it's kind of a combination thing. But yeah, I mean, certainly the doping scandal is probably the bigger factor from just like a pure sporting perspective. But yeah, speaking of politics at the Olympics, this is number 4. To honor this most frozen of sports tournaments, America has sent a thematically appropriate law enforcement agency to the games, ICE.
True, unfortunately.
Dude, see, Danny, I think, has the unfair advantage of just knowing all this stuff in advance. And I have the unfair advantage of Danny going first. Okay, I would have probably guessed false. Like, what do you mean they sent ICE? There are a couple representatives from ICE just as part of
they just sent him there to, antagonize them, basically.
Really?
Danny, your competitive edge. Come on.
Oh, are you kidding me, dude? When I got it right and he got it wrong, you took half my point away and gave it to him anyway, dude. Clearly, this is a farce.
You know what? I'm giving David a point on this one, and I'm taking away your point. I'm just kidding. David, you said I would have said false, so I'm going to take that as your answer. But yes,
Okay,
this is
fine.
true. This is true.
And they are there, like, antagonizing?
There were pretty big protests in Italy from Italian people expressing their displeasure at the presence of ICE in their city, in solidarity with the deadly policing incidents in Minneapolis. The Italian Interior Minister Matteo Piantedosi defended ICE's presence here, emphasizing that the U.S. counterparts from ICE would serve solely in an advisory capacity. ICE does not and will never be able to carry out ICE does not and will never be able to
Thank you.
carry out operational police activities on our national territory.
Right. That's what I was thinking. It's like, I mean, they didn't like come locked and loaded and like arresting people, right?
But why the fuck are they there? They're not going to be doing immigration enforcement in Italy, dude.
Maybe they're deporting people to the U.S.
Doing a good job. You want to know how to fuck up? Like, what advice could they possibly give?
You know, Italy's current prime minister is Mussolini's granddaughter. Hitler learned from the U.S. I'm sure they can give advice.
Wait, seriously? Mussolini's granddaughter is
Yeah, you
Prime
didn't know
Minister
that?
of Italy? No, that seems like not a good choice.
Well, you know, we're all about bad choices and leaders these days, here in the U.S. too, so...
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh,
Thanks,
don't
Danny.
ask who's in charge of the Philippines right now either.
I won't.
Let's go to question or statement number 5. Speaking of unwanted/repellent American exports, American YouTuber, cryptocurrency scammer, and geriatric boxing star Jake Paul is in Milan cheering on Team America.
All right, David, you go first.
That's whether or not that's happening. Sure. Yeah. Yeah,
Wait.
I'll go with yes.
Should we ask a quick clarification question of whether or not David knows who Jake Paul is?
I know who Jake Paul is.
All right. Well done.
I saw like minutes of him beating Mike Tyson in a boxing match. So
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So the geriatric boxing reference made sense to you. Okay.
yeah, I knew that. I live in the world today. Yeah, so I'll say true. Yeah, sure.
I also say true. It sounds like something you would do, seeking attention.
It is false. So, Jake Paul is at the Winter Olympics cheering on his speed skater fiance Jutta Leerdam, who is Dutch. So he's cheering on Team Netherlands.
Got us on the technicality. Sneaky one, Phil.
She is now a 2-time Olympian engaged to Jake Paul. She finished second, and her teammate Femke Kok got gold in the women's 500-meter speed skating.
You don't usually think of speed skating as being a sport that causes a lot of brain damage, but there she is, dating Jake Paul.
Yeah, I mean, she's damn good at it, too. She clocked in 0.66 seconds slower than the first place winner, Koch, who set an Olympic record with her time of 36.49 seconds. High achievers. Let's go a little bit more broad to the organization itself. The IOC, International Olympic Committee, has defended sales of their 1936 Olympics merch. You know, the Hitler one, on the grounds that if they don't make money on it, somebody else would. And they can't accept that.
I mean,
Do they apply this logic to everything? Because that takes you to some dark places pretty fast.
does this include like swastikas? Like,
Wait, like the IOC is the one selling this 1936 Olympics merch, dude?
According to this statement, which could be true or false.
Okay. I'm going to say false, although I'm sadly worried that this is going to be true since everybody loves Nazis now.
yeah, especially since we've just mentioned that their Mussolini's granddaughter is their president. But I'll say
She's the
false.
prime minister of Italy. She's not, really that related to the International Olympic Committee. But
Yeah, I'll say false.
It is true, sort of. I mean, okay, so here's their official reasoning. So, official sales of t-shirts of the 1936 Berlin poster known as the Nazi Games have caused a stir. The IOC defended the move, claiming that its main concern was to protect its trademark from possible uncontrolled use. So it's literally just like, well, if we lose the trademark to the Nazi Games, it's like someone else could use that, and then we
is
wouldn't have control and
fascinating.
wouldn't make money on it.
Well, I mean, it's not that
Absolutely.
I mean, like, if you have the trademark, then you can you can sue other people for selling some.
you also
Stuff.
have to, actually. Otherwise, you can lose it. They are right.
That is fascinating.
They get genericized. Xerox. They can't sue people for saying Xerox because people used it too much.
But
Stuff like that.
So like, what is the trademark exactly? It's like the Nazi Games, or like
No, it's just got to
the
be General
1930
Olympics trademarks, I would assume.
1936 Munich Olympics.
I don't know
Because,
what
I mean,
would be specific to 36 games other than the Nazi imagery.
right? Because like they're
Uh,
already selling stuff that is like about the Olympics, right? Like they don't have to worry about that trademark.
It's just weird that they're selling merch for different Olympics games. Not like it makes sense to sell merch for the current city, But do you need to go back through all the years and resell the merch? Like, here's the Salt Lake City merch, you know? Are people buying those? Now, as to the 1936 merch, it actually sold out incredibly quickly in a super depressing sort of example of why maybe they shouldn't be selling it. There's like a little bit more justifying here from a representative of the IOC. The first answer is that we can't rewrite history. The 36 games were held. We consider that what Jesse Owens and other athletes did to be a great example of defending the Olympic spirit. We must remember that there are also some positives about the Berlin Games.
Yeah, that's true. I really want to see this t-shirt.
Okay, number 7. An Olympic hockey fan was forced out of the venue for waving a Palestinian flag at a game featuring Israel.
I mean,
True.
It sounds true. I'll say true.
Sounds true.
This is just me being tricky. This is actually a fan was forced out of the venue at an Olympic hockey game, but it wasn't at an Israeli game. I don't think Israel has a hockey team. This was instead a fan raising a Greenland flag at a U.S.-Denmark hockey game. The fan said that it was supposed to be a pro-European gesture.
We kicked him out? Fuck, because I mean, we're all about free speech, dude. So I think we should have let him stay.
Well, it would have been Italian officials.
There's a big prohibition on political speech at the games, right? Like that's what like all of these. That's like what each one of these items is about.
Yeah,
right?
but that's not even political speech, dude. He's just waving a flag of a country.
It's
right?
a flag of a country competing, right? The Greenland flag is a flag of Denmark, a territory of Denmark. The fans said they were told by venue staff that they could not continue to hold up the flag, even as American flags were waved throughout the stands. Phrasing on this, you're just going to have to bear with me. Number 8. Norwegian biathlon athlete Sturla Holm Leogrid stole the spotlight from his gold medal winning teammate. So we got a bronze medal winner and a gold medal winner, both teammates. The bronze medal winner is making a speech, and he stole the spotlight by dedicating his bronze medal to a teammate of both of theirs that had recently passed away.
I think
that's the statement?
Yeah, that's the statement.
I honestly don't know about this one. I'm gonna say
I know this one.
I'm gonna say the opposite of David, though I am suddenly less confident.
Well, then I'll say false.
I'll say
because I know how he stole the show, and it was way, way, way more entertaining than that.
Is this the guy who confessed to cheating on his girlfriend?
The Norwegian biathlon athlete who dedicated their win to the dead teammate was the gold medal winner. The bronze medal winner instead used the time to talk about how he cheated on his girlfriend. That's right.
Dude, this is a pretty entertaining Olympics. I don't know. Like, putting something in the snow.
This didn't make it on the list, but there was someone who got in trouble, like one of the U.S. snowboarders, I think, like peed fuck ice into the mountain and then took a picture for social media, and they got in trouble.
That's pretty, it's a lot of fluids, I guess, athletes.
Yeah, dude, honestly, that's pretty talented. I'm not sure I could do that.
It was pretty neat. I was impressed. But if you're an Olympic snowboarder, you have lots of practice peeing on the mountain, I think.
All right, so if you write something with your hand that's handwriting, what do you call it in this case?
Piss writing.
Dick writing? It's still handwriting. It's just a different kind of pen.
I got some more stuff from this Leogrid fellow. 6 months ago, I met the love of my life, the most beautiful, wonderful person in the world. And 3 months ago, I made the biggest mistake of my life and cheated on her. And that's all I've been thinking about for a week. And it's been the worst week of my life. So I had the gold medal in life. I'm sure there are many people out there who see me in a different light, but I have only eyes for her. He continued to say that he wasn't giving up and he was committing social suicide to show her how much he cares.
I don't know about that.
They've been together for 6 months. A lot of drama for something so new.
It's a lot of drama for not a lot of payoff.
Love of his life.
She reportedly
Clearly not.
did not appreciate the shout out and
Yeah,
in a follow-up statement.
Yeah, no shit. Dude, sorry. It's pretty lame.
He released apologies to his ex-girlfriend who involuntarily ended up in the media spotlight, and he hopes she is doing well.
Well, I hope the guy sorts this out. It's pretty rough. He did obviously bring it on himself. Cheating idiot.
Look at that, dude. Two penis-related stories with like complete opposite moralities there, dude. Right in a row.
And more to come. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
We'll see.
We've had at least 3 in this segment.
Wait, Well, no spoilers. Anyways, statement number 9 here. Controversy and allegations of cheating have rocked both the men and women's Canadian curling teams.
You can cheat in curling.
Could cheat in anything that has rules, right?
I mean, this guy could cheat on his girlfriend.
Are they not like injecting acid into their penises? So
You don't even want to know where they're injecting acid.
What could be worse than that?
I just.
I mean,
Trying-
if it was worse, I really wouldn't want to know.
Man, I don't know. Trying to think of a way that could give you an edge in curling.
It makes it extra curly,
Okay.
like a little pigtail.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna guess true.
I mean, hasn't everything been true? Oh, or no, you've had like
No.
a couple like. No, okay. I'm gonna say false.
Point Danny. Yes, the Canadian curling team is indeed currently being rocked by a scandal of cheating, like curling, right? You got like a rock, and you're
Mhm.
trying to very precisely kind of sweep it over to like, I don't know, a target. Once you release the handle on the stone, you can't touch it. But both the men's and women's Canadian curling team are caught on video sweeping the stone, letting go, and then giving it a little boop. A little boop. It's like captured in like 1080p high definition, just a little dunk. And they got caught red-handed and got into a screaming match with the Swedish team. And the Swedes are just like so happy, just so excited to like call them out on their bullshit too. It's like, all right, dude. Well, I got a video to show you, so we'll see. We'll see.
So were they like disqualified or like they lost a stone or something?
So interestingly, the men's team, I think they won. They won the match. The refs did not catch it at the time or something. They won that match 8-6. But the women's team was caught doing the exact same thing, and they ended up losing their match against the Swiss. I guess
that would help like control the
patriarchy.
rotation. Well, anyway.
Yeah, I mean it does affect it. Like it's in the rules that you're not allowed to touch it after you let go. So
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. No, makes sense.
It's just weird that they both got caught cheating in the same way.
When will the world address the Canadian culture of inappropriate booping?
I could see the Canadians wanting it more than any other team. The only time I've actually seen curling outside of Olympics, I was at a bar in Canada. So my assumption, based on my limited sample sizes, that Canadians actually care about curling. Okay, last one. Last
Cold
one
shuffleboard.
for all the marbles. But if you do tie, I have a tiebreaker. So, all right, statement number 10. After just a few days of competition, the Olympic Village ran dangerously close to running out of condoms before a resupply arrived in time for Valentine's Day.
Can you be dangerously low on condoms? Like, is it dangerous?
I mean, if you were going to have sex with someone with a sexually transmitted disease, that would be dangerous.
But then you could just not do that.
Sure.
You could
like,
abstain.
you could avoid getting into a car accident by not driving. That is true.
I think
mean-
it's a little different.
If inaction solves it, I don't know.
I mean, especially, with Valentine's Day approaching, then, yeah, sure, I guess it was dangerous.
I'm gonna say true.
Olympic Village ran...
If it's false, it's only because they actually ran out, dude. Every Olympics, there's a story like they have so much sex.
Yeah, I have heard that also. Yeah, I'll give it a true. Yeah.
That is false. I don't need a bonus point because you already win, Danny, but you would have gotten a bonus point here for correctly guessing that this story is false because they did indeed run out of condoms. After just 3 days, they ran through their supply of 10,000 condoms for the 2,871 athletes.
Wait,
Significantly
sorry. Let's try
less.
the math.
Three to one,
Ugh.
basically.
That's it? Well, but okay, there's 6-1 for the of men, I suppose, right?
Yeah, assuming an even split. Yeah.
After
But yeah,
3
this
days.
is 6 condoms, 3 days. That sounds about right.
That seems like a high average to me, but,
I mean, they're
not an
literally
Olympian.
Olympic athletes. They're the peak of health.
I don't know what they were thinking. The Parisian organizers provided a princely trove of 300,000 condoms for the 2024 Olympics. There were more athletes then.
I mean, even the Norwegian bronze medalist was like probably not fucking, right? He was obviously feeling a lot of guilt and misery.
I don't know, dude. I feel like
I'm just
people like that just go right back to the well. Dude's a pussaholic.
He seemed emotionally raw and maybe was making some decisions later that day. Who knows? Danny, you're the victor, so we don't have to do the tiebreaker, which would have been an athletic contest. I can't even see anymore. Which would have been an athletic contest of who could go to their kitchen and retrieve ice from their freezer and come back the fastest. But
Thank goodness.
alas.
I'll let Danny enjoy his victory.
That's right, dude. Phil owes me a big wet sloppy kiss, dude.
Right.
Oh, no. Guys.
All right. And if
Wow,
you
all right.
want a big fat sloppy kiss right on the mouth, let us know in the comments and subscribe to our channel for exciting man smooching episodes of Info Hazard. Catch you later. Bye.